Well, hello, everybody. This is Mark Comfort from the Hyatt Ziva in Cancun, Mexico, and I hope you will forgive me. I don't have my Chiefs mask on, but I'm not going to put my mask on because I don't feel like you can hear me well. Hey, and we are doing this from the Hyatt Ziva here in Cancun. It's so beautiful, and it has just been a great experience to come down here. Kim North, one of our agents, is down here with me. We were invited by the Hyatt, actually the Playa Resort organization. They manage and operate and own the Hyatt properties that are in the all-inclusive world, the Hilton properties, Panama Jack, and a few others. So we're going to show you and go through this whole trip. It's been fascinating and a wonderful learning experience, as well as, I must tell you, my mental frame is a lot better, a lot more positive than it has been. I don't think we realize what all the negativity of what we're hearing and the fear and all of this does to us. So this has been wonderful. We've been down here now. This is the third day. Got down here on Tuesday, and it's Thursday. So we're going to run through several things that we found. You're going to be very interested, I think, in the protocols that the Playa Resort organization and this Hyatt Ziva have taken. We're going to go through all of that. This has just been a fascinating experience, and we did site inspections yesterday. So let's go ahead. This is a picture, by the way, of me on the airplane from Kansas City. And by the way, it was, in a way, a little sad because I was the only one when I came in to check in. I was the only one at the airport checking in to American Airlines. I was the only one. There's no line in customs, so I went right through that. Got on the airplane, and it was probably 2/3 to a half full, maybe. You can see the empty seats behind me, and I was in a full row to myself. So, but they actually handled things very, very well. Everybody wore masks. They made it clear that if you don't wear a mask, you will not fly on their airline again. So everybody wore masks, and let's go to the next one. This is the next slide you'll see is the airplane as I got on. When everybody sat down, you could hardly see anybody there. Interesting experience, but a good one. Okay, we got on. This is what they gave us. So there was not the food service like you normally would have received. So you got the water and the little cookies in a plastic bag like that, and handy wipes. Then we get into Mexico. Now, this was really interesting. Going through customs was very easy there. They have opened up a second terminal in Cancun, so the business is getting a lot busier in Cancun, and everybody's telling us that. Here is where we left after we got our luggage, went through customs, or after I did. We went out. We had Lomas as our transfer company. There's many transfer companies, but you have to go outside, and there's an area where they will meet you all where their transportation vehicles are. Okay, that's the Lomas guys. They're some of our favorite people. We've used them for so long. Run by a great organization, Joe and Dolores Martinez. Okay. There we go. See them with white pants. Now the protocols once we got to the resort were evident. And by the way, you'll see some pictures here in a minute. But a lot of the employees, staff members, wear the goggles as well as their face mask, and that is mandatory. The face masks are different properties. They wore the goggles, but the staff is very, very protected and taking this very very seriously. Although here's the general manager, I believe he was the Hyatt Ziva, the adult fellow. He said, underneath my mask, I am smiling, and here is my smile. I thought that was quite good. Okay, this is a picture of getting into a transfer bus. They gave you disinfectant for your hands, and also they sprayed your shoes, both feet. They're taking extraordinary cautions. This was what you saw when you went into a public area, such as a restaurant or a lounge. The black part that you see behind is the disinfectant for your shoes, and the lighter blue where she's standing right now is to get the disinfectant or to get the wetness off of your shoes. But anyway, I thought that was really tremendous. Everything is they make sure you understand that things have been touched by very, very, very few, if any, people. Here's as you say, this is the utensils with the napkins and forks and knives in it, and they had a sticker that you see that says disinfected area, and it was shut, so you had to open it yourself. At the restaurants, many restaurants, the two we've been to, that you use the QR code to get the menu, and I thought that was well done too. Again, all the waiters wear masks, and there is just such incredible attention given to the safety protocol. I'm impressed. Kim North, one of our agents who is here, also, was impressed, and I think women see that from a whole different light than men do. But all the women have been very, very impressed with us. When you got to your room, all the toiletries and everything, again, were in plastic wrappings like this and sealed. You had to unseal it yourself. When room service is delivered, it is, again, as little touch by others as possible. They deliver it to you in a paper bag, a nice paper bag like that. This is my coffee, and the coffee cup, and a plastic cup to throw away. The coffee pot you see is stainless steel, and it's enough for probably 3.5, 4 cups of coffee. Okay, there we are. That's the three amigos y amigas on our way here, doing our selfie with our masks. And it's very interesting. Once you get to the property, the staff here at the Hyatt Ziva in Cancun, the staff is required to wear their masks, and they never take them off. Guests, however, have their choice of whether they want to leave their masks on or whether they want to take their mask off. Here was the concierge in the turquoise tower. If you can notice, there's a plexiglass screen in between me and him. He's got his mask on. Okay. And one of the things that they do here, and I mean every person, they are so excited to have us here, to have guests here. And that is called service from the heart. And every staff member, when they see a guest, this is what every single one, no matter what position, they put their hand over their heart like that. I think it's great. They're really happy to see us. Okay, here's the remote. Maybe one of the most touched things in anybody's room anywhere is a remote. Well, now you don't take it out of there. You leave it in the plastic sack it's in, and you can see everything and hit everything. Works just fine. Okay, you're going to like this next slide. Here we start getting into the fun stuff. And isn't there anything? Sometimes there's nothing more beautiful than that sugary white sand and that beautiful ocean. Kim took this picture. What a great picture! You see the lighthouse and that the clouds, just so beautiful. It was so refreshing to get here. Look at the colors that you see here in the ocean. Isn't that just amazing? And that's the one thing about this Hyatt Ziva. It sits right on a point, like a peninsula, end of the peninsula, and there's 270 degrees of ocean around us. So it's just breathtakingly beautiful. And look at all of the sand and all of the beach. It's just incredible what they have done here. That's the gazebo you're going to see, and part of the pool. Again, what a perfect place to have a wedding or something like that, maybe a group function. There's another great picture of the lighthouse up close. Everybody knows, if you know me at all, I love sunsets. So here's the sunset from the beach area, and just gorgeous, just so gorgeous. I guess I like lighthouses. That's beautiful. Okay. Now, they did have dinner on the beach for us the first night we were there, and oh my goodness, does that make you feel like you're in paradise, feel like you're in a warm weather beach destination. Okay, you'll see very shortly some of the food that was served to us. And again, one of the things the Hyatt is known for is not only the quality of their food and the service, but also their presentation. Okay, this was fascinating. They brought, that is a lobster with filet and shrimp. And the chefs came from around where you saw that lighthouse. They came from behind there with these live lobsters. And then they cooked them over an open fire and served them to us. It was so fabulous. That must have been Kim's. That's just gorgeous, whatever it is. I'm impressed. I think it was the second night we had a very unique meal of 6 different courses, very small crab cakes, and we had some lobster. But look at the presentation, isn't it just spectacular? I mean, very, very unique. And this is very typical of what you get at the Hyatt. Hyatt really laid out the red carpet for us, and here you see the setup they had, and they did a great job of social distancing. And on that subject of social distancing, all the resorts here in Cancun are required to have only 30% occupancy, only 30% occupancy maximum. So if you've ever wanted to social distance, here you've got these great big, beautiful resorts in this case, and really very few people compared to when it's full. So now is actually a very good time to come to these type properties. I did my radio show from the balcony right there this morning. You'll hear it on Saturday. And by the way, if we have any technical difficulties on this webinar or on the radio show, they have Wi-Fi here and internet, but it's still little, not quite what we're used to at home all the time. There's the Hyatt Ziva. They've got a couple of towers. The turquoise tower is for adults only, a little more upscale. And then they've got the club tower too, which are for families, for people that would pay a little less and get a little less. The beach and the pool area is just spectacular here. I'm so impressed with how they laid everything out. You can see how they moved the lounge chairs to social distance properly. Isn't that a great picture? You're going to see this in just a second. It's just so beautiful to see the beach and the pool set up with the palm trees. It's just, again, so very, very well done. This is a gorgeous resort, the Hyatt Ziva in Cancun. There's one of the pools you can see, and they've got a shaded area, which is good too. Cabanas are everywhere, and they're perfect for social distancing, and they do have food and drink service at the pools. Oh, wait till you see this next one when it comes up. Nothing like a beautiful pool setup, and it is beautiful. I'm up on the 10th floor, and when I have a chance, I look down on this. This is taken from the lobby, so the pool area is a little bit lower than the lobby, but from the 10th floor, oh my gosh, it's just magnificent. I mean, isn't that just gorgeous? You'll see a picture that I took from my room on the 10th floor. There we go, with the gazebo out there. What a great place to have a wedding, destination wedding, a renewal of vows. Okay, you're going to see another picture too at sunset here, and then after sunset, you'll see the pool with, oh, look at the lighting. Isn't that just spectacular? And there's the gazebo all lit up, just gorgeous. And you can hear so vividly because we're right on the ocean. The sound of the waves, lapping against the shore. It's just, it's paradise. It's just paradise. And in fact, if you've never tried an all-inclusive, I might encourage you, or even if you have tried all-inclusives before, the Hyatt is relatively new getting into the all-inclusive resort business. And they now have properties here in Cancun. They have properties in Cabo, Puerto Vallarta. They have properties Jamaica and in Dominican Republic. So we can help you with that. And of course, Hyatt is a name known and trusted by almost anybody. So if you're wanting to try an all-inclusive, maybe you've never tried it. A Hyatt brand, they have the standards quality that you would expect in their accommodations as well as their food and service. This is one of the rooms in the club tower. I think this is the room Kim North was in. There's not only a king-size bed, but there's a queen fold-out right there. So you see the size of the rooms. Very, very spacious, beautiful, big balconies. Very, very impressive. Okay. So we have a lot going, a lot of things to show you. Are we ready to do the videos, you think? I got to tell you, they're so excited about having us here, and I was so proud of the Hyatt executives and sales team to invite us, and they had almost 100% attendance by the people that were invited, and it's the top, if I'm not mistaken, 40 of their selling or producing agents in the United States, and we needed to see this. This is very important for us to know the protocols and know how to advise you when you're thinking about coming to a property like this. So I want to show you some of the videos that you're going to get to see on how excited they were when we arrived here. And this will be actually at the new Hilton property, which is down in Playa del Carmen, about 30 miles or so south of Cancun. So let's go ahead and play those videos. I think everybody will like to see that. Yeah, you see all the protocols that are set in place. It's really pretty. I'm here, yeah, I'm happy. Life is good. Oh, it was such a great feeling just to show up and get here, and the staff, they're so excited to see you. And so now, oh my gosh, I hope this video's a little hard when we've got this going on, but they had their entire entertainment team meet us and greet us, and their entire staff all clapping for us when we came there to do a site inspection. You see all this, it was just, I don't even know how to explain it. It was beyond spectacular, and all to thank us for coming down and seeing them and making sure we know how to advise our clients. This Hilton property, Mimi and I have been to several times before when it was called the Royale down in Playa del Carmen, right there by Fifth Avenue, and they did a complete makeover on it, and this property really, really looked great. It was very, very impressive, and you see all the pools there. You see everything that you would expect when you get to a property that is owned and managed using the Hilton name and the Hyatt name. Just tremendous. Doesn't that make you want to come? That's the dolphin exhibit right there. So, and this is the Hyatt Ziva in Cancun, their lobby. It's big open air lobby, so when you walk in, you feel the breeze, even though it was, I think maybe 88 when I got there. It didn't feel like it because of the breeze running through the lobby there, the big open air lobby. And that's what you see, all the gorgeous, pools and ocean. Now look at this. Look real closely. That shows that that room has been disinfected, and it's such that when you open your door, it tears it. So you know if it's not torn, that room has been disinfected and nobody's been in it. I think I heard too that there was 24 hours after guests leave before they rent that particular room out again. They did the same thing with disinfectant over the toilet seats. They literally had, there you go, you see it right there, the fact that it's been sanitized. Look at the toilet paper roll. It still has the wrapper around it, so you know that it's a fresh roll of toilet paper. And then all the other things that make, a Hyatt special, this property has. It's very, very impressive. Now I got there, and Mimi will tell you I always pack like a Boy Scout. I always want to be prepared. Well, they didn't have enough hangers for me, so I ordered more hangers, and I'll tell you, within 10 minutes I had the extra hangers. But the rooms are appointed very nicely. You see the balcony out there too. Real convenient, real nice, real comfortable, real clean, and again, gorgeous views. They have mini bars and they have the safes, like you would expect. In the turquoise tower, the upscale tower for adults only, it's a upcharge to stay there, but you get a lot when you stay at the turquoise tower. Included, I just found that out today, private transportation to and from the airport. So there's all the snacks. Mm. Yeah, there's many options. And of course, that's why we come to these type of, they're called familiarization trips, so we can best know how to match you up with which property. They were talking today and talking to us this whole time about how they believe that travel agents will become so much more valuable than ever before, which I've been preaching and saying for a long time. That's cute. That our expertise and knowledge of everything, including the protocols and the policies and things like that, are so very important to you right now. The promotions that are out there, there's a lot of great rates still available in 2020. You know, they just introduced a program that I thought was fabulous. And since everybody is having to stay at home, there we go. Goodbye to Walt Disney World. So I guess we're done with the videos. And I just wanted to say thank you. We want to earn your business. We want you to be comfortable, confident with the safety standards, and to know that we know what we're talking about when we counsel with you and advise you, and we can make sure you're comfortable with everything from literally the flight down here, the transportation, the what to do, where to do it, what accommodations are best, all of these things, which restaurants we recommend. So your business is very important to us. Your business is very important to the staff here at the Hyatt Ziva and all of the all-inclusive resorts, because they have jobs when people are traveling, when people are vacationing. And Kevin Fromming and Andrea Wright, Michelle Payette, they all said the same thing, that Hyatt's got a great formula, and their game plan is for you to be safe and healthy, but to have a great time, to have fun on your vacation. I personally like the decision they have that says to the guests that it's your decision whether you want to wear the mask or not when you're on property. So the staff, they wear the mask 24 hours a day, at least while they're working here. So again, what I was going to say, let me finish my train of thought. They introduced this program because so many people are working from home that it's called Work and Play with Ocean Where You Stay, something like that. And what it boils down to is you stay 14 days or longer. Oh my gosh, they have so much. They will assign you basically a suite with a separate area for you to set up your office. They will have babysitting for you. They'll have a personal fitness trainer. I think they said 2 spa treatments. And it's just a program that, hey, if you got to stay at home, why not do your work from there, from that, at a place like this? I think it's a good idea. I think it's a very good idea. Well, we're here to help. We have the promotions going on with Playa Resorts or any of the all-inclusive resort companies, and there are a lot of great values still yet this year. So I wanted to say thanks so much for listening. I think it's probably time for me to head out to the pool, have a good lunch, maybe an adult beverage, a good glass of wine. They don't have Malbec here. I wish they had Malbec. I'll put that on my list. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Be sure to listen to my radio show that will be Saturday morning, August 1st, 10 to 11 a.m. on 710 KCMO. I interviewed the top 2 executives from the Playa Resort Company that again, operates the Hyatt and Hilton's Panama Jacks. And it's a great interview. I think you'll be very, very impressed with it. So thanks so much. It's time to go have some fun and enjoy this work vacation. Talk to you later. Bye. Wonder if I should stand up.